Hi everyone, it's Megan Blinka. I am going to talk to you guys about something that I think I hear more often than anything else, and it's how do I get more coaches? How do I attract more coaches to my team? How do I get people who want to do what I'm doing or have the drive that I have and to build the business that I want to build? So I want to give you kind of break it down into three things and give you my tips as to what I've done to, grow a team and sustain a team over these last 18 months. So in my mind, it's three ways. You've got to get the people interested. You've got to keep the people interested, and you've got to get them to have that drive towards the coaching. So I was a challenger first. I started in a challenge group. I got the results. I signed up for the discount. I shared with my family. I turned into a coach. I often attract those same people. I have challengers who get great results, who I present the opportunity, they get the discount and then they go on to share it. But, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes and how you get to that point. So first step is getting your customers and coaches. And, we'll kind of use customers, coaches interchangeably here. Some people maybe, have a higher strength of attracting coaches right into the business or having challengers. Either way you look at it, you've got to attract these people. How do you attract people? Social media. I don't think that's any secret at this point. We're all using social media every day. It's a huge part of our business. But you've got to, think about the challenger or the coach that you want to be. Like, who is your ideal person? Are they positive? Are they, consistent? Are they sharing their real life, not just the ups, but everything, the ups, the downs, the all arounds? Are they sharing all of that? And think about what you would want to see in somebody else on your team. I've heard the saying, like attracts like. You are going to attract people like you if you share you openly out there. So just encourage you to be real and post and share with everyone, what's going on in your day. And I'm not saying that you can't share the negative, but I try, not to post anything negative on my wall or anything through social media that I can at least make a positive spin on it. Because in my mind, I'm not out there to be a Debbie Downer. I want to uplift other people. I want to inspire other people. I don't want to bring any negative. There's enough negative stuff out there. So if something bad happens, I save that for a phone call to my mom or text to my best friend. I don't put that out on social media about, something that's horrible unless I can take it and spin it positive. Because one thing that Beachbody's helped me do is, help realize that every day is a blessing and there's something good in every situation. So be positive, attract those people that you would want to be. And also with, gaining that traction and getting new people, wear and share. For me, I had someone say to me the other day, she's she's not a challenger, she's a customer of mine. And I had a 21-day fix shirt on, and she's like, you are just out there promoting everywhere you go. I said, absolutely I am. Any chance that I can get to strike up a conversation with someone, whether it's holding my shaker cup when I'm at the grocery store or running errands or at soccer with my kids or wherever, shaker cup's going with me. I've got my Beachbody sweatshirt on or a 21-day fix tank or something that would be a conversation piece with somebody else. So, you've got to get people to say, are you a coach? Do you do that program? Oh, I saw an infomercial for that program. What is it? Those are the types of things that you'd be surprised how quickly you can, find that person wants to try it, small world. So wear and share, attract people who you would want to be on part of your team. And once you get people interested, coach or customer, for this instance, this week is all about coaching, coach sneak peeks coming up next week. We want to really drive up people interested. So I've been posting coaching, pretty much regularly these last couple of days. And I know that when I do it consistently, every single day, I've been, and I post it on my blog and I pin it to Pinterest and it's on Facebook and it's on my like page, as a result, I'm seeing an influx in interest. Well, it's correlated. It's the consistency between the two. If you don't post about it, people aren't going to ask you about it. But the more you post about it, the more traction you're going to gain. But even I had someone tonight who sent me a message on Facebook. We had a mutual friend, and she's like, hey, I've been following you for a while. I'm interested in that sneak peek group. I could have been like, okay, great. Starts next week. I'll add you in. But I didn't stop there because I don't know this person. I don't know her personally. So I had her fill out the Wufoo application on my blog, which if you don't have one of these yet, wufoo.com, you can create free forms, and it's just a really great way to quickly get to know somebody and know why they're interested and why they're reaching out to you without like retyping all those questions. So, I did respond back to her like, thank you for your interest. I'm excited to share with you, what it is that I do and why I'm so passionate about this. Can you take a few minutes and fill out this application? If somebody's truly interested in joining your team, they're not going to sweat about taking a couple of minutes and filling out this form, because it's telling them about themselves and it's helping you realize, who this person is and would you want them on your team. I want them to realize like this isn't, I don't want just anyone on my team. I want people on my team who are going to have the drive that I have and want to do the things that, I do. So, just having that simple little form to send to someone, like, can you fill this out? I think in the beginning, I felt like that was too much and I didn't want to ask someone to do something extra. So if someone said I'm interested, or if I asked someone and they said yes, I just left it at that and didn't take it to that next step. And I think that if someone's really committed and really interested, they'll happily fill that form out. And then you get to know more about why they're interested. So as you're progressing through conversations with them, or it's in the sneak peek group, you really know what you want to focus on to answer their questions and to hit home with them. So make sure that once you've got their interest, that you can then keep it through, a Wufoo application, adding them into a sneak peek, those types of conversations. And then once, converting from a challenger or a discount coach into a coach, or converting someone who's interested to someone who is ready and dedicated, it takes time and it takes passion, and it takes them really seeing what you have to offer and what you can share with them and what you have that they're going to want. So for me, it's a lot of in my posts. I try to be very open and honest in my posts and share exactly who I am and what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I think that more than anything gets people to say, okay, like I want to do this too. Like that's probably above anything else. What I hear more from other people is thank you for being real, for sharing your ups and your downs and your struggles. Like means a lot. And nobody's perfect, and I don't think anybody wants to like be a perfect coach, because there isn't one. You are who you are for a reason. So when you're talking to someone and getting them to commit, just talk from your heart. If you can get them on the phone, that's been one of the greatest successes for me. Is I ask people, like I got an application tonight, and it's a great one, and this girl has great reasons and great whys and great goals, and I don't even know that I'm going to respond much back to her other than, let's set up a phone call now, because I can tell from the passion in just her words that she's written, like, I think this could go somewhere. I don't want to waste time shooting emails back and forth and trying to, schedule something in with the kids crawling all over me or whatever. Like I want to sit down and schedule a call and talk to her. So when you're, getting to that point where somebody's truly interested, get on the phone and talk to them, because there's so many questions that come up. You ask something and it takes a lot of time to send messages, and if somebody's not sitting in front of their computer or, with their phone in their hand, or if their job isn't something that allows them to be at the computer, they're not going to get right back to them. Or if you have that, a career that doesn't allow you to, have your phone with you, like it's going to take some time. And that delay, sometimes you might lose that passion or that fire. So when you have someone who's ready, get them on the phone, call them on your lunch break, call them on your drive into work, call them on your way home, find a time. I've done new coach kickoff calls at 11 p.m. at night, because that's what works. So find what works for you and, get on the phone. And if you're uncomfortable about it, know that I was uncomfortable too. It's something totally different. And instead of thinking about like this is something you've never done, realize it's something that you're talking about what you do every day. You just maybe never had a conversation about it. Like you coach and you encourage and you cheer people on every day. So don't think that this is something brand new. Just act like you're talking to somebody you already know. Act like you're talking to somebody in the group and you're just sharing what you do and why you do it and why you think they would be a good fit. You answer their questions, allow them to talk and kind of share their heart so that you know why they're in this in the first place. But get on the phone. Like my biggest piece of advice, just get on the phone with them. Also something with the, converting people that are interested, a lot of my success recently has come from like over these last, probably like 3-4 months, hasn't been so much, it's come from my challengers And it comes from whenever I sign someone up as a discount coach for the discount membership, save a couple bucks on your Shakeology, I send them the same new coach welcome email. And I know I've talked about this before, but for me, this is really key. And I think it just deserves to be, briefly talked about again, because people are initially getting into this because they're interested in doing something for themselves. And if they're signing up for a discount, they're going to save a little money while they're doing it. But if you can present that coaching opportunity now, a lot of times people aren't interested from the start. Like they're like, I need to do this for me and I need to take the time for me first. But when they get really good results, or their friends and family start asking them like, hey, what are you doing? Or how did, you've lost weight. Like what's going on? That's in the back of their mind. Like they've thought about this. They've considered, what's this coaching thing? Or maybe I could help some other people. So if you don't already, reach out to your discount coaches or your preferred customers and let them know when they sign up. Like you're signing up for the discount, and that's cool. And that's fine. And a lot of people do that. But if you want to take it another step and get your Shakeology paid for, or make a part-time income, or go all in like I have, there's options, and we can talk about these and just kind of lay it out. For me, I think I get a lot of people who I throw it out and then I hear nothing back. And then they come back, a month or 2 or 3 months later and say, I want to do this. Like, I love it. I feel what you feel now and I'm ready to go. So I hope that helps. I don't want to keep this too long. I just wanted to share what I do and what goes through my mind as I am trying to recruit and grow my team. So I hope that's helpful. Thanks, guys.